It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors begin this game with the basketball. Thompson doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads a bucket. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
It's blocked by Boogie.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Thompson. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Irving with the basketball. Down 4. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Thompson.
Defense, let's go.
Turns and slams it down.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Rejected by Tatum.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Brown with it up top. Trailing by 4. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry, tough shot. He hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Boston with the basketball. Rejected by Thompson.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Here's Curry with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Hayward. It's no good. Great defense.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play.
And look out.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. For three, had to force that one, but it's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 11. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Warriors have it. Iguodala to bring it up. His team on top by 13. Lets it fly from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive
end. Now a three at the buzzer. And it's no good as time's run out here in the first quarter. That ends the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Everybody pick up, Dia.
Won't go. Inside, he scores. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Durant across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. With another basket there.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Off the assist.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Celtics have it. Rejected by Durant.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Warriors basketball. Durant, unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Trying to cash in? Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. It's denied by Horford.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Hey, lock up.
And it's Green, 4-2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
I told you the screen was coming.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Durant knocks it down from mid-range.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Curry. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the Boston Celtics, number 36, Marcus Smart.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Possession lies with Golden State. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Durant. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Gets off a three. At the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Boston Celtics haven't had much luck with their three-point shooting today, unlike the opposition. I've got a feeling that if they continue to shoot from long range in the second half, they won't be happy with the result. They struggled most in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Celtics have it. Horford scores from the post.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Thompson. They need something to go down. It's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down a bundle. Kyrie. Not that time. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Tight space with the crossover. Thompson. That one also no good. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Tatum with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this, I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Listen up, fans. Tickets for the next home game are still available at the box office.
Curry with the ball.
Shot the ball, shot the ball.
Has a chance. Now a step back. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws a defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Fires the three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
All right, sit down, sit down.
Curry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Thompson. And drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
For yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Hit!
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Thompson had to force that one, but it's no good. Inside, he scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Can you stand? I'm coming. Can you stand?
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. And he hits. Third quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Scores one.
It's Curry controlling the offense.
Free pizza.
Cousins with the step back.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three, has to run, and a putback slam.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Here comes the screen. Thompson. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Has a look. Shot by Brown off the mark. It's Golden State basketball. Curling inside. The shot blocked by Brown.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Curry with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Horford had to force that one, but it's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Here comes the screen. Curry,
Not easy. As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Runners good there.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Warriors have the basketball. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Curry. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Irving. able to convert inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Here comes the screen. Thompson. Not that time.
Well, when the shot clock is dwindling down to its last couple of seconds, sometimes it can be seen as an extra defender. Try to get some shots earlier in the clock. This way, allow the game to breathe.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Hayward. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Warriors were solid in today's victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Three-point shooting. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Dana Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
And away we go. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Irving He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Screen, come.
Thompson had to force that one, but it's no good. Irving into the front court. They trail by 2. Hayward. And he scores on the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Curry. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in with another basket there. You look at Gordon Hayward. Who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
Hayward. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Golden State at the controls. Scores from the post.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Here's Irving into the front court. Leads 3. Rejected by Green.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry into the front court. They're down 3. Thompson buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Curry knocks down the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Boston with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Curry. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Irving with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. He buries it off the step back.
When I played, I see guys do this all the time. When you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going in.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Golden State.
inside, he scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Has a chance. Jumper's good.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Warriors basketball. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
15-footer at the buzzer, and he can't connect there. Shot no good. Horn sounds, ending the first quarter of play. That ends the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yes, I do, but the first thing you have to expect is that this game is very similar to a relationship. There are a lot of ups and downs, but you have to be committed to the process. Both teams are committed, they'll find their flow.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston.
I got him.
Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Screen coming.
Hey, left.
Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock
Stuffs it down with authority. He dared them to get in the way.
So many players try to get pretty with the game. They want to dance. They want to do all these tricks, maybe a God sham dive. But sometimes you got to revert back to the old school style of the way we play the game. Just put your head down and stop me if you can.
Thompson had to force that one, but it's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range, had to rush that one, and it's no good. Possession lies with Golden State. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Stuffs it down with authority.
Scary Terry was born during the playoffs last year. He helped Boston achieve what many critics, including myself, thought was impossible without superstar teammates being healthy. He's a pit bull defensively, so quick laterally with a strong upper body frame and a great center of gravity. He plays with a ton of grit and determination, and that's just what you need in a depth guard who can answer the bell when called on.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Cousins. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. Irving brings the ball up court. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They trail by 1. Curry. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Cut it. Cut it.
Defense making the ball handler work. Turned away by Cousins.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Hayward. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
Can't connect. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
The assist from number 35, Kevin.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Doesn't get the bounce. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Warriors will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Boston Celtics were non-existent in the paint defensively through the first 2 quarters. You can't give up easy points and expect to have success.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Celtics have it.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
Knocked loose. Horford. And buries it. Hey, they'll take that any day. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Scooped up. Going the other way. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Curry into the front court. Leads 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Me and you. I got ball. I'm here.
Curling inside. Oh, blocked by Green.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Scores from the post.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Big pick right there.
And stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Hayward. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Durant able to convert inside. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Brown into the front court. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
And a pass stolen by Boston. Irving. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Not that time, and not his shot.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Irving. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. That ends the period. The Celtics have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. It's Steph at the controls. Here comes the screen.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball.
Thompson had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Here comes the screen. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
And ball movement is one of those great things. One of the things you learn early in this game is that if everybody gets involved, then everyone has a chance to win.
Thompson buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Kyrie with the rock. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Curry with the basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Kevin Durant lets it go. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Rejected by Green.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry to bring it up. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Nothing better than seeing some fake hustle. Player the coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Timeout Boston. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. To adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 0, DeMarcus Cousins.
Not today.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys trail now by 4. Whoa! What a finish!
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Nothing going here on that drive. It's Steph for 2. Almost, but no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Tatum. Shot by Tatum won't fall.
And I tip my hat to the defense on this one. Defenders can apply a lot of pressure, but so can the shot clock.
Irving into the front court. His group now down 2. Irving. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 36, Marcus Smart. Stepping in for Golden State, number 23.
Curry. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Inside, he scores.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Go get it. Double.
Celtics have it.
I got him.
Make it tough on him.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors finished on the losing end of a close score. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Gordon Hayward could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.